Hello everyone, and welcome back to No Homestuck to Beyond Canon, the bonus stories. I think that's the whole full random title that I have on the screen. But yeah, welcome back to another early morning read. Well, it's not as early morning as the last one. That one came out 2 hours earlier. I had work at 10, so I was like, I can't get this out at 10 Central. I have to be at a place. But yeah, today we're going to be covering what looks like to me to be a Yiffy chapter. It's called A Threat Sensed, and I have zero idea what it's about. Maybe we get some inner monologue for this little dog girl that we're just really curious. I'm really curious because we've only heard Yiffy speak in the in Homestuck 2 itself, in barks and howls and growls, all in Wolf Red, which that's a good joke. Okay. I think it's Wolf. Yeah, it should be Wolf. But yeah, I'm really curious. I don't know what else to say. This was updated 4:30 and not 4:20 like I would have thought. Gosh, I don't know what Hussie was thinking. I like Yiffy as a character in the fact that she seems like she doesn't give a crap about anything, including Gamzee, and she's got, the dog ears, and let's see. Gosh, she just looks like a really cool, rebel, and stuff like that. And I will not deny that I have thought of AMV possibilities for Yiffy. I don't like the way she came about. I'm wondering what Hussie had in mind when he was like, yes, Yiffy is a canon character. She must exist. And I'm like, but then again, it doesn't matter what he thinks. He left Homestuck and What Pumpkin on 4/20 of this year. So I guess it doesn't exactly matter what Hussie thinks anymore, huh? With post-canon, because he's not there to control it. Oh gosh, Homestuck is dying. For real this time. Anyway, a threat sensed. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, click. What the heck is this? We're back with Dirk in his cave under his kotatsu? He's passed out, and he's surrounded by plants that are partially eaten. Thank you, Terezi. What are those? Are they markers? He's surrounded by markers. They look like microphone bits. Gosh. Okay. What up, Dirk? Rose is like, heh. Hi, Robo Rose. It's all good. I'm just having a mental breakdown. Cool thing, Dirk. He's just getting up. And he's getting to his computer. Oh my gosh. Hey, what the heck, man? What, Dirk? What are you talking about? Huh? I know you're there. Where else would you be? Who are you talking to? Me? Fine, go ahead and ignore me for now. You're going to have to reckon with this eventually. Wait, orange hands. Speak of the devil, Hussie, hi! I don't think there's any other devs with orange hands. I know Aisha was drawn with pink, so... Okay, so Hussie voice. Have I done a Hussie voice? I know I have, technically, but not an actual, taking for serious Hussie voice. And I like I'm just noticing the keyboard has dots over the O's and the A's. And there's a U as well. What keyboard is this? Anyway, what Swedish keyboard from IBM is this? Anyway. Sorry, I was dealing with some garbage in the other room. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You know why I'm here. Seriously, dude, don't bother trying to run me around. I know you've got this whole hands-off ethos. You want to let things play out on their own, and I respect that. I can't relate, but I can respect it. But don't you think this is going a bit far? You're gonna have to be a bit more specific. I haven't really kept up with anything outside my current sphere of influence. Look, I've had kind of a rough couple of hours, so maybe we could cut the bull. I just got back from dealing with an insipid spin-off game. Okay. And was about to hunker down for another busy afternoon working on a little thing called the miracle of effing life. Then, as usual, I took a moment to check in on the competition. Competition? Oh, candy, right. Huh. You shouldn't be able to see any of that. Normally I can't. I just spend some time staring at that post-canon singularity and imagining what asinine nonsense is going on inside. But today was different. Today was the day she decided to show her face. The dead cherub, in all her hubris. I assume that she considers the pocket inside to be hermetically sealed and impenetrable to my gaze, which is why she felt comfortable leaving it behind in order to pursue me. But in doing so, she created a brief puncture in the singularity's membrane, just long enough for her and a couple others to escape. Sure, the puncture would reseal itself quickly, everything inside would once again vanish from my awareness, and the poor souls within would be left to wallow in their pointless existences for eternity. But for a brief moment, I could see everything. And it was so much worse than I could have possibly imagined. There I was, minding my own business, spying on everyone you ever loved, when all of a sudden I'm whip-cracked around the face with a wet towel dipped in highly concentrated narrative pissery. Is that why you were lying on the floor? I was resting. You might be living it up in retirement, but some of us are still busy men. Wow. This is weird. Oh no, Hussie, no, don't do it. Don't click on it, Hussie. What browser are you using? What has a blue bar? Is it Bing? Don't tell me you use Bing. Hussie, no. You know I don't mean it like that, dude. Absolutely no shade. You did your time. You, more than anyone, can appreciate what it's like to have a full schedule. But that's not the point. This is about her. Why does she exist? Give me a second. Where are we? Oh, Yiffy. What's wrong with Yiffy? Yiffy rules. Everybody is gonna love Yiffy. I sincerely effing doubt that. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Really? I mean, look at her. Well, you can't look at her yet because her design hasn't been revealed. But what's not to love? Don't you like nice little girls, Dirk? Oh, come on, don't be weird. She's cool, normal, all-American teen, and I will hear absolutely nothing against her. She is an American. America doesn't exist anymore. He's not wrong. Except for the fact that you kept the White House. You kept the White House. You could have moved anywhere. But you're like, nah, we're gonna make the center of the world the White House. Oh gosh, I think that's a matter of perspective, don't you? That depends on whose perspective we're talking about. There's only you and me here, Dirk, and I am really just asking you what the hell you think is wrong with my wonderful precious daughter, Yiffany Longstocking Lalonde Harley, who has never done anything wrong ever in her life? Look, I appreciate this shtick. God knows I got a couple myself, but I'm going to put a stop to this farce right here. Stop talking to me like I'm just another one of the herd. You know I'm not like the rest of them. Even as far as antagonists go, there's no need for you to play the same games with me that you did with them. You can't fool me with the tricks you pulled on that psychotic cherub. You aren't going to rile me up. What, you mean Caliborn? He was just a kid with a learning disability. Wow, Dirk, I honestly didn't know you had such a problem with children. Well, that's a lie. I did know that. Oh, oh, the burns. Oh, man. It's gonna be sad not seeing these anymore. Oh, Hussie. You left your, people... Oh, gosh. This is so sad to read now. Oh my gosh, this is so sad to read now. Okay. I'm not like Caliborn. I think you are, though. Here you are, running to me for help at the first sign of trouble. Just like he did. First of all, I didn't run. I moseyed. Moseyed. Yeah. Look to me like you dragged yourself across the rough cavern floor and put a tear in your fancy anime pants. Asking for a timeout from the referee isn't the same as begging for an illegal foul. It falls perfectly within the rule book. You think there's a rule book? Yeah, of course there is. Even utter chaos operates within parameters. A hurricane can destroy your house, but it can't set it on fire. I'm not sure what to tell you. If you've got issues with the direction the story's going, feel free to drop us an email. If you're looking for an explanation, then you'll just have to wait for the commentary like everybody else. The Patreon tier is a little expensive, but what isn't in this economy? This story, it sucks. You're doing a bad job. He's not in control of this story, Dirk. Aisha and like 2 other people are in control of this story. I thought Taz was writing the story as well. It turns out he's not. He's just like one of those people they like go to when they don't want to check the wiki. They have someone else with all the knowledge check the wiki. Oh gosh, I can't. The Patreon. Oh man, they talked about Patreon. Oh, it makes me even sadder. Oh my gosh, it makes me sad. Oh my gosh, because they locked Patreon. Oh my gosh, because of the drama. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so interesting reading this right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. What would you do differently? I'm doing it. Here on Deltritus, I've got everything in my section of the narrative under control. Don't worry about that. But that doesn't mean I don't feel the occasional stirring of concern for those who got left behind. That brief glimpse I got was like getting hit in the eye with a full load of feeling spunk. Yikes. I don't think there's been a single moment in that stupid timeline that hasn't resulted in a stirring heart-to-heart or repaired relationship between 2 long-lost family members. He's not wrong. It's so It's so full of drama. But the like Meat Universe isn't full of drama. Dirk kissing Jake on the way out. Peace. That is what stories are about, Dirk. Okay, sure, but it's not what this story is about. Then what is it about? I really shouldn't have to be the one to tell you that. Right. But you want to anyway. It's about unity, cyclical harmony, the unstoppable pull of constant conjunction. It's about the impossible cosmology of a seemingly meaningless group of events that come together to form a cohesive whole, pulling form from entropy. Nothing you just said actually means anything. This is undergrad stuff. Just because you read a couple Wikipedia articles, you think you're an expert on Aristotelian poetical unity? Now that is also made up. Maybe. I don't see how this has anything to do with Yiffany. I don't sound like Hussie at all. Jen, pull up a brief clip of that one Viz interview.
Andrew Hussie, horse, not a question.
Thank you. Face palm. It has everything to do with Yiffany. Who even came up with that name? It's pretty good, right? Even though her very existence feels like broken glass screeching over my frontal lobe, and having to contemplate her is like a blockage in the sleek, flawless arteries contained in the body of my valuable time. I will allow that. Yes, the name is pretty good. Then what's the issue? I thought you could appreciate irony, Dirk. I'm a little bit beyond irony guy at this point, aren't I? I don't know. Are you? That's beside the point, because Yiffany isn't ironic. She's just stupid. I doubt that's true, considering who her parents are. Are you calling your own granddaughter stupid? Not stupid as an unintelligent idiot, as in her inclusion in the story. Makes no sense. It adds nothing of value. It's worthless like a big, gaping, prolapsed plot hole. Wow. Where does she live? How did Jade and Rose hide her for 15 years? Oh, that? She was at boarding school. Boarding school. Yes, Dirk. Boarding school. What boarding school? Miss Payne's Home for Inconvenient Girls. Oh my goodness. You made that up. I made you up. Fine, whatever. Don't tell me. But would Jade honestly hide her own daughter from the rest of her friends? I don't know. Would Jane F a clown? Would Carcat become a blatant Metal Gear Solid reference? He's not wrong. I'm just saying there's only so much bullcrap everyone is willing to put up with. You throw enough spaghetti at the wall, yes, stuff is gonna stick. But if you throw too much, pretty soon that entire wall is nothing but spaghetti. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. He's nervous. Palms are sweaty. Okay. And you're getting complaints from the neighbors because all of that gluten is starting to eat away at the structural integrity of the building. It just becomes mush, much like this analogy. I'm trying to help you. This sucks. It's nonsense. And your endeavor to breed two competing races across eons is what? Reasonable? Not reasonable exactly, but thematic, understandably epic, worthy of having a story told about, not some discourse-baiting bullcrap that the wokeness police are gonna feed on for weeks before the next update. Bless you, Dirk. That is like the one good thing you've said. I think I need to pour myself a shot after that sentence. Since when do you care about wokeness? Since when do you? Don't change the subject. We're talking about you, Dirk. I'm trying to suss out exactly what your problem is with this development. I have some theories, but I'm working within a world limit here. So let's cut through the chaff and go straight for the wheat. You know what I think? Yes, I do. No, you don't. Your melodramatic baby god powers don't work on me. This goes both ways, Strider. I can't control you, and you sure as hell can't control me. So let's try this again. You know what I think? I don't care. I think you're scared of her. Scared of who? Of Yiffy. Wow, sorry. This conversation is so irrelevant. I completely forgot what it was even about. Me, scared of Jade and of terrible Rose's spawn? I have to laugh. And why are you shaking? Dirk is scared of the dog girl. Oh, I can't breathe. Nice keyboard there, you gamer. Okay. That's how it ends? Seriously? Oh my gosh. That didn't answer any questions. Because I already knew all this stuff already. Which proves Patreon to be incredibly worthless for this. Oh wow. But yeah, no, I had fun. It was fun listening to Hussie for the last time. Oh my gosh, my heart just broke. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so sad. Oh man. Oh, that hurts. Right in the stomach. Oof. Gosh, that hurts so much. What a time to learn things. I mean, I do wish Hussie the best on future projects, but if they all turn out like Cyclonials, if the rest of them are exactly like Cyclonials, he's gonna need a lot of prayer. Please, God, help Hussie make good works again. But yeah. That's all I can think to say of at this point. I'm currently writing the script for July's Homestuck essay video, and this one was actually a request because someone like reached out on Twitter and basically like was like shaking my hand like, please cover this. We're curious about what you think. And I'm like, okay, I'll do. I don't know why you're curious about what I think, but then again, I don't speak my mind very clearly or very often. So I guess we'll find out now, won't we? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Bleed Red, Alexander Madeline, Uranium Coffee, Ryan Nelson, Runda, and Cloudy Days.